Disconnect. Let's hope YouTube.
Yes, revealing the bar's dimly lit interior. The space was cozy and intimate, with plush booths lining the walls and a long chrome bar dominating the center of the room. The air was heavy with the mingled scents of exotic spices, intoxicating liquors, and a faint musky undertone that seemed to promise untold pleasures. Vera and Nixia sauntered inside, their hips swaying in unison as they made their way to the bar. They slid onto two vacant stools, the supple leather molding to their curves as they settled in. Nixia's eyes roamed over the eclectic mix of patrons scattered throughout the establishment. Insectoid Zurich traders with their iridescent carapaces, gelatinous Blevonians undulating gently in their seats, and even a few off-duty Terran cargo owners, their rugged features and muscular frames standing out amidst the alien crowd. As they took in their surroundings, a handsome Tylothian bartender with piercing amber eyes and a chiseled jawline approached them, a dazzling smile playing across his lips. "Welcome to the Milky Way, ladies," he purred, his rich baritone sending a shiver down their spines. "I'm Zane. What can I get for you tonight?" Vera leaned forward, resting her elbows on the bar top to showcase her ample azure cleavage. "We hear you serve a specialty drink made with human male nectar," she cooed, batting her long silver lashes. "We're simply dying to try it." Zane's smile widened, his eyes sparkling with mischief. "Ah, you must be referring to our signature Terran tonic. It's our most popular beverage, a tantalizing blend of aged human nectar, Tylothian whiskey, and a dash of stardust. I think you'll find it quite stimulating." He winked, his gaze lingering on the two beautiful women before him. Nixia giggled, her cheeks flushing an even deeper shade of blue as she felt the bartender's eyes roaming over her curves. "Two Terran tonics then, please," she chirped, her voice tinged with excitement. "We're ready to boldly go where no Tylothian women have gone before." Zane chuckled, his deep laughter sent. "We could make first contact for the good of interspecies relations, of course." She trailed off, her voice heavy with unspoken promise. Just then, Zane returned, setting two shimmering crystal glasses before them. The drinks within seemed to swirl with an opalescent liquid that captured the light, tiny flecks of stardust dancing within their depths. The women each took a glass, bringing it to their lips and inhaling the intoxicating aroma. With a shared glance and a nod, they tipped the glasses back, allowing the Terran tonic to flow over their tongues. The flavor was unlike anything they had ever experienced, sweet and slightly salty, with a warm tingle that spread through their bodies like liquid fire. They savored each sip, their eyes fluttering closed as they lost themselves in the sensations. "By the 7 moons!" Vera exclaimed, her silver eyes snapping open as the last of the nectar elixir slid down her throat. "If this is just a hint of what human nectar can do, we absolutely must find ourselves a prime human specimen to investigate further." As if on cue, the bar door swished open, and a tall, muscular human male strode in, his rugged features and confident bearing immediately commanding the room. He had close-cropped dark hair, piercing blue eyes, and the chiseled physique of a warrior. His presence seemed to fill the space, drawing the attention of every patron in the establishment. Vera and Nixia exchanged a meaningful glance, twin smiles spreading across their faces as they watched the humans settle into a stool further down the bar. "Target acquired," Nixia purred, dragging her finger along the rim of her empty glass. "I think our scientific expedition to uncover the secrets of human males is about to begin." Vera and Nixia watched with rapt attention as the ruggedly handsome human male settled onto a stool at the far end of the bar. His presence seemed to command the room, an aura of confidence and strength emanating from his chiseled features and muscular frame. The Tylothian women exchanged a knowing glance, their eyes sparkling with mischief and anticipation. "Well, well, well," Vera purred, her silver eyes roaming appreciatively over the human's form. "It seems the universe has delivered quite the specimen for our little scientific expedition." Nixia grinned, her emerald eyes alight with excitement. "Indeed, and as the foremost experts on interspecies relations, it's practically our duty to initiate first contact, wouldn't you say?" "Absolutely, my dear," Vera agreed, a wicked smile playing across her full lips. "For the sake of diplomacy and cultural exchange, of course." The two women slid gracefully from their stools, their hips swaying in tandem as they sauntered towards
Well,
making our
one
acquaintance.
thing
I'm Vera, and this is my lovely companion, Nixia. The human turned to face them, his eyes widening slightly as he took in their exotic beauty. A slow, appreciative smile spread across his chiseled features. Captain Rick Hunt, at your service, he replied, his deep, rumbling voice sending a delightful shiver down their spines. And the pleasure is all mine, I assure you. Nixia giggled, her cheeks flushing a deeper shade of blue as she felt the weight of Rick's gaze upon her. A captain, you say? How thrilling! You must have so many fascinating stories to share. Indeed I do, Rick chuckled, his eyes sparkling with mirth. But I have a feeling that you two lovely ladies might have some intriguing tales of your own to tell. Vera leaned in closer, her ample cleavage brushing against Rick's arm as she fixed him with a smoldering gaze. Oh, you have no idea, Captain, she murmured, her breath hot against his ear. In fact, Nixie and I were just discussing a most fascinating bit of human physiology that we'd love to learn more about. Rick's eyebrows shot up, intrigue and amusement dancing in his piercing blue eyes. Is that so? Well, far be it from me to deny such lovely ladies the opportunity to expand their knowledge. What exactly did you have in mind? Nixia's emerald eyes sparkled with mischief as she traced a slender finger along Rick's muscular forearm. Shall we say, milky nature of human males, she purred, her voice dripping with innuendo. And as scientists of sorts, we simply couldn't resist the opportunity to investigate further. Rick's deep, rumbling laughter filled the air, turning heads throughout the bar. Well, far be it from me to stand in the way of scientific progress, he quipped, his gaze roaming appreciatively over their curves. I suppose I could be persuaded to assist in your research for the sake of interspecies cooperation, of course. Vera grinned, triumph and desire flashing in her silver eyes. Excellent. We were hoping you'd say that, Captain. In fact, Nixie and I have a proposition for you. She leaned in closer, her lips brushing against Rick's ear as she whispered her daring request. Nixia watched with bated breath, her heart pounding in her chest, as she saw Rick's eyes widen, a mix of surprise and excitement playing across his chiseled features. You want to taste my nectar? Live and in person? Rick asked, his voice tinged with disbelief and intrigue. Right here, right now? Precisely, Vera purred, her silver eyes alight with desire. Think of the intimate knowledge we could gain, the boundaries we could push, all in the name of scientific discovery, of course. Rick's gaze darkened, desire and anticipation smoldering in their depths. How could I possibly refuse such a tantalizing offer? He murmured, his voice low and husky. Sharing my essence with two beautiful, brilliant women, it's the stuff dreams are made of. Nixius clapped her hands in delight, bouncing on the balls of her feet as excitement coursed through her veins. Oh, this is going to be so much fun, she exclaimed, her emerald eyes sparkling with joy. Just imagine the sensations we'll experience, the intimate discoveries we'll make. Rick grinned, his eyes roaming over their curves with undisguised appreciation. I have a feeling this encounter is going to be unlike anything I've ever experienced before, he mused, his voice heavy with promise. So how do you want to do this? Vera smiled, a wicked gleam in her silver eyes. Well, Captain, we could start with a little taste right here at the bar, and then perhaps adjourn to a more private location for a more in-depth exploration. Or, Nixia chimed in, her emerald eyes sparkling with mischief, we could offer you a trade, a taste of your nectar in exchange for a taste of our own unique flavors, a mutual exchange of intimate knowledge, if you will. Rick's eyebrows shot up, intrigue and desire pouring on his chiseled features. A tempting proposition indeed, he murmured, his gaze roaming over their exotic curves. I must admit, I'm curious to discover what delights two gorgeous Tylothian women might have to offer. Vera leaned in closer, her ample cleavage brushing against Rick's arm as she fixed him with a smoldering gaze. Oh, Captain, you have no idea, she purred, her breath hot against his ear. The pleasures we could introduce you to, the heights of ecstasy we could reach together. Rick's breath caught in his throat, his heart pounding with anticipation. Well then, he managed, his voice rough with desire. Lead the way, my beautiful explorers. boundaries of scientific discovery in more ways than one.
Well, I'll see you in the morning. See you then. Talking about a cat that is really cow. The reason why, you know how I upload 2 every hour or 2 hours? Yeah. As you can see, this is the reason why. Doing this well. And no, I'm not playing on my normal account on my phone. Let me show you. Settings. Video maybe? Well, anyway, let me show you that way. As you can see, I'm not playing on my original account. This is my other account, that one. For some reason, it doesn't let me play on the Slenderman account. So, I had to make up a new account, and yeah. Well, not make up a new account. I had to just sign into that account and buy some things and get a flat world like this. And now, here I am walking all over again. That's why I'm taking so long, because, you know, this area. Hopefully in the next update they fix that problem. But until then, I'm gonna have to here. And when I'm finished, if it does get fixed, I'll transfer this world over to my other account. So I don't have to, you know. So yeah. But until then, I gotta build either way. I'm building this way. So yeah, that's why I take so long. Every hour or 2 hours. So I can just build. As you can see, I'm not nearly finished, but almost there. The town where I'm building. And yeah, I got new furniture add-ons as well. It's some old furniture. As you can see, I got this one, of course. You may be wondering, how did I get this add-on to work with this add-on? I downloaded. Well, technically, it's not even the same add-on. Let me show you what I mean by that. Here, it is. This is what it's called. So, yeah. But the Xbox add-on, I only have 2 Xbox add-ons. Though, this one, no, 3. This one here on this account, and that one, yeah, 2. That one, and this one, and then that one. Well, that one is on the phone. I think it's also on the console, but I've downloaded that on the phone. So yeah, just two Xbox furniture add-ons. That one and that one. All of the rest are on the phone. Well, besides this, but like I said, I only have two furniture add-ons. Well, you know, this one, that are all, not that, but you know what I mean. They're all, almost all of them are on the phone. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna go to bed now, and I'll see you in the morning. And yeah, that's the other reason why I'm doing short videos for now. It's because I'm getting tired. I don't want to stay up much. So yeah, that's the other reason why. Well, like I said, I'll see you in the morning. I'll upload 2x2x2, like usual, then I'll upload the final 3, and I'll build some more things as well. And yeah. I will see you in the morning. Or whenever I wake up.